1.8.6_01. So, as I said in the previous video, anything with an underscore in it means that there was a serious bug that needed to be fixed. And yes, there is. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little cocky. So I thought, I only changed a couple numbers in the OR generator. We don't need to test any of that. That's all I did. That is not all I did. I completely forgot how earlier this break I was trying to fix a bug that it's another painful thing to know about this is I never fixed this bug. I was not able to figure anything out about it. And I did not mention this in the main video because it's not big enough for me to be like, I gotta mention this. But this is a known bug right now. And that is that the client and the server seeds do not completely line up. They line up like 97% of the time right now. But something is a little bit different between the two that is allowing for the random numbers to start to get off a little bit. I still have not detected this. It has been evilly discreet. What I was trying to do was I would manipulate the OR generator and some of the plants and how some other things generate to see what gives, to try to figure out a pattern of, what was not consistent and where to follow the rabbit trail to something that was different between the client and the server. And although I did iron out a couple of things that were different, I still haven't found the main source of all of the misalignments. And in this process, I did things like increase osmium by a factor of 500. So that it was very obvious to me when it wouldn't align. And that's only one of the reasons I did such a weird change like that. I also did something like completely removed Pebble from generating. It was part of the next step in figuring out what was the next thing logically to remove if it was incorrect. And those two things I forgot to change back. I made several other changes, but changed them all back. Those two I did not change back. So right now, 1.8.6 raw, there is no Pebble being generated at all. And osmium is everywhere once you get to the lower levels. Good thing I caught this before returning to college. But man, I released this so close to college. I only have 3 more days until I'm back. If you have the New Frontier Craft Installer 1.4, it should work as intended. And just install the 1.8.6 on your client, _01. Just switch the version over. We'll try to make a temporary fix on the server from the overkill levels of osmium. But I'm going to stick to my guns and say, any of you who found osmium, you're going to be allowed to keep it. I don't know if we're going to delete chunks. I don't know if we're going to just try to do a more in-depth removal of it by using World Edit. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I really, really wanted to get New Frontier Craft 1.8.6 out the door before I left for college. And in doing that, I did not test. Just actually playing through the game once entirely. And if I would have done that, I would have clearly seen osmium is everywhere. But I did not. I mean, I didn't think I changed anything about it, so I was like, why check? But, oh well, we're people. We all make mistakes. And that was a punch to the gut. Because I really wished it would have been a clean 1.8.6 for a long time with, few to no bugs. But that's not the case. Looks like we will open an Anarchy server. Just for seeing how that goes. I mean, we really haven't had any New Frontiercraft PvP, and we've got all these tiers of medals, so I'm sure that'll be interesting to pan out. Until we get everything fixed and that running, hope to see you on that server.